friends, and welcome to this Dodge Report Basics tutorial. My name is Vinny Camacho, and I want to go ahead and go over some techniques in order to streamline our searches here and make us more effective as it pertains to construction cleaning. Okay, because Dodge Report can be a little overwhelming because it is built for many different industries and professionals, of course, but I'm going to go ahead and streamline this so you guys can be more effective and start building your portfolio. So right in the beginning, you're going to take some time, spend some time in this software because that's the only way you're going to get good at it. But let me go ahead and get right to it so you understand a little better what I'm talking about. So today we're actually going to do the state of Missouri. That's where Preston is located. And thank you, Preston, for setting me up here so I can do this for everybody. So we're at the home page right now, as you well recognize here. There's your home page. But let's go ahead and do some searching. What I'm going to do is do some safe searching by county. Okay, so you can kind of organize yourself as for those that are going out there in the field. So you can attacking by county by county. I'm going to do a small one, a small county, and a big county, kind of just to show you the differences and kind of also how to uncover some hidden gems. Okay, that'll be in this search. But so let's go right into it. So here's actually, let me hit the project over here. We're going to focus this. Some of them is going to be like this. Okay, so be mindful that you hit this so you can uncover the filters. So let's go one by one. So here, publish range, self-explanatory. This one you want the last 90 days. A location. So once I'm going to click on the location, let me unclick this. Okay. So all of this is actually going to move towards the middle here. I'll show you. So let's go ahead and, of course, we're in the United States. Okay. I want to go ahead here and click more. There you go. All right. So let's go down to, of course, Missouri. Let me just go back one. Usually it's going to be like this. Okay, so you can just click again. And I want to do the county of Franklin. Okay. All right, so action stage. Here's another thing too. So it's all going to be like this. This is how it's going to be when you see it. Okay. So I recommend to go to each one. Again, it's just so you learn, what each one of these mean. Okay. Click on it, and of course, nothing pertains to us. Request for proposal, request for qualification, pre-design doesn't pertain to us. But like I say, it's just good to be knowledgeable and know what's what. You see, design, nothing pertains to us. Bidding negotiations doesn't pertain to us. But this is basically when they're inviting, getting the general contractors on board and all this stuff. So they're doing their own bidding wars to get the project, a big project. Whether it's a hotel or a residential, whatnot. Here is us, okay, construction. All right, so you notice all of these usually they're going to be selected like this, okay? So subcontract award and permits, okay, we don't care about this. Now, these are the two that we would like to see, mostly this, construction, of course. The start, is a lot of them is going to be just when they're just beginning. Sometimes they haven't broken ground yet. Sometimes it's basically just giving you the date they're going to start. It's good to know about these because these start over here will become this as it updates. But I'm going to move forward and we'll revisit this when on the next page. But leave this to click because this is going to be a small like I said, county. So anyway, so let's leave those two there. We'll go back, revisit this. So we got operations, again, just to kind of get familiar with it and see what it is, And of course, delay means delayed and abandoned. So we don't care about these two. Don't need to know. Project time. All right, so when I click on general building, of course, then it breaks down, retail, regional shopping mall, we want to do all of those if we can, transportation, and you as the owner, you can decide, oh, I don't want to do those airport ones, or you do, or parking garages, I don't care, it's a bunch of concrete there, so you deselect it, vehicle sales and service, maybe it's those big like Fords and Toyotas. I mean, like I said, you go and select and deselect it, but like I said, it's your business. Um, Passenger terminal, if you want to deselect it. Industrial gas chemical plants, again, these are big refineries. These are big, mostly they're just construction. Excuse me, concrete buildings. Warehouses, manufactured buildings, freight terminal. I'm just going to deselect a few ones, just kind of to library. Okay, vocation school, kindergarten. Yeah, the school recreation, casinos, stadiums. You can just select if you want. I'm just going to deselect some of them. If I don't want to do a bowling alley and social club. Well, you get the idea. Okay, public building, capital fire, of course, prison, jail, post office, medical. We'll do hospitals, labs, hotels, dormitories, so on and so forth. Churches, worship facilities, apartment, then housing, of course, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. And utilities, so they know power. Again, it goes to those power plants and things that we don't really do. Um, you see here, water treatment plants, electric substations, sewage and treatment plants, something like that. I'll leave those out, and then of course engineering, dams. I mean, I don't think we're going to clean the Hoover Dam or anything like that, but you get the dirt, your bridges, things that usually wouldn't do. And then unclassified, it's unclassified. Maybe if you get to clean area 51, maybe that will be it. But okay, so there, and then everything else, it's not nothing to do with us. Again, there's the dates for the bidding for the people that bid. You know, Spec division here. Basically, you can see all the different industries. Sees concrete, masonry, metals. Specialties, furnishing, special construction, conveying equipment, so on and so forth. Well, you get the gist. All right, so you add that, and there it is. So not just 9. You want to save the search, okay, and let's name it Franklin. All right, just so we know. Okay, and save it. All right, awesome. Okay, so here we are. So right off the bat, let me do that. Let me zoom this a little bit here so it's better for you just to see, because I want you to focus on this area here. We're going to look one by one, and that's what I'm saying. Right in the beginning, you're going to take some time going one on one again to gain experience, to kind of learn a little bit about each kind of construction, who's uh their the companies are doing, the general contractors and whatnot. But for example, so these are all the cities there in Franklin County. Okay, there's 9 of them, as you can see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 and start, but we're going to want to go look at each one of them because sometimes they take a little bit updating this. Okay, but anyway, so let's go here. For example, here is a Farmers and Merchant Bank. So they're building a bank over here. All right, so let's go ahead and click on that. All right, so a lot of information. Okay, let's see here. Here's the general contractor, and here's their website. You see, so things like that. Let me go ahead and click on that. So there it is. So Federal Construction Inc. So you also, as you kind of doing two at the same time. So you're finding out where they're at and all that good stuff, and who's building them. And if you haven't gotten to the bid list, here it is. Here's a good opportunity. See, so you send them some information that you want to be on their bid list, but you know that they're actively doing this project here at the bank. So let me go back there. Okay, guys, so just moving right along here. So basically, we got the websites, we went there, add on the bid list. Oh, so go into details. Actually, I should have started here because you get an overview of everything that's going on. So this particular one, see, it says right there that's construction to begin September 25th. So you definitely, in this case, you want to put a pair of eyeballs in there and see what's going on, how far they're into the construction, and they, if they're just laying the foundation, or if the contractor's already there with his trailer, with the project manager, so on and so forth. So you can go in there and introduce yourself. Sometimes you get little clues, like even on the address. because they do have the full address and 959 North Commercial. Usually when they're just in the beginning of foundation, it'll been just North Commercial, just the street name. Sometimes little clues like that kind of gives you an idea. So we went to contacts, know who it's building, and all that good stuff. Here, this one actually has. This is awesome. This actually has the documents in there already, so you can pretty much um, do a bit here if you want. But at this point, I'll hold off. Just gonna get information, get the square footage. Actually, there's also a search here that you can go on the spec. So let's go see if it works here. Let's see, square foot. Yeah, let's put square footage and see if it works. And and there it is. It gives you kind of, actually, let's just put square foot. Do a search. Kind of helps you out. Yeah, see, it highlights for you the parts of the plan that actually gives you, where it has talks about square footage, something like that. Kind of to help you out, but got to do just the old-fashioned hunting, anyways. Every plan is going to be different. This one has that. Wow, okay, awesome. Look at that. Exterior elevation. So if you do the windows, find out about the windows and whatnot, how many there are, and all of that. So you're ready to go here, my friends, on this particular one here, as far as a lot of information. So when you go in there and talk to this guy, and you're talking about the project, like about it, you've done your research, that really really uh, impresses the project manager, or let's get them on their good side, if anything. And subject for conversation. They love to talk about their project. It's their baby. So stroke that ego, and get the good relationship going there. Basically, that's it here. Let's do one more here. Let's go to this facilities here. So same thing. So we'll go into details. Okay, so construction on the way. Okay, they got it. Okay, well, there it is. So they got the date here when it's going to be completed. Completion schedule for 20 turns. You already can talk about, hey, so when you guys are, near the spring. So when you guys are thinking about, awarding the final clean, and talk about, so you already have a completion date here when they're going to turn this in. And of course, give or take a few months, sometimes they look behind and whatnot. But yeah, definitely go over there and see what's going on, see the context, and let's find out here. Okay, so there's Arco. So there again is a construction company in charge of this. Do some research on them as well. Spend some time. I mean, like I said, in the beginning, it's going to be a lot of work in the beginning. That's it. But once you get to know these guys and you got run to other projects done by Arco, you already can throw some names out, past projects you've done. Again, here the contact us. Usually that's where they keep the. Yep, there it is. See, it's a link for you to do get on their bid list. Click on that, and there you are. Boom. It's that easy. Subcontract qualification. Yeah, then fill it in. Boom, and you're on their bid list. But I'm sure you guys already know how to do that. So awesome. But that's what I'm saying. So and sometimes you find companies that are out of state, get on their bid list. So this is a great source also to find the contractors that work in your area and contractors that are not working in your area. Sometimes you'll bump into them out there in the field. Sometimes it'll be just like this. Okay, so all right, so let's go back here to the projects page here. So what I'm going to do, let's do a big county. I already went and made a search here just for time's sake, so we don't go through the whole entire thing here. But so let's do St. Louis here. So it's a bigger one. Okay, boom. This one has like 120. Okay, doing the same exact thing. Now this is come to that part in the very beginning when we're doing our filters that has the start and construction. So in this game, St. Louis, for being a big city, it's got a lot of stuff going on. So there's a lot of starts. See, look at this. There's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think about 20 here. Okay. See, so on these here, so we want to focus a lot more on the one that are actually building. So I would do another search just with the starts, just with the starts. You don't have to, but I'm saying you can, just if you want to, get the ball rolling and say, no, no, what, I ain't got time to deal with these starts, guy. But you also want to know who they are, so you can either go one by one, so like that, or you can do two searches, like St. Louis one, St. Louis two, one with just like with construction, so only these guys pop in, none of these will show up, so that way you can streamline it, or do it like that, okay, or spend some time in it. But just for time's sake, so I'm letting you know, you can do that, so it's easier. So here's another little cool feature here, so because it'll organize it on the map. See how all the cities are mixed here, Chesterfield, Webster Grove, St. Louis, and Louis Baldwin. You can hit here on, and it'll organize at least everything by city. Boom, 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 boom. So when you tag it, you go all by cities and stuff like that. And of course, ultimately, you guys live there, then whichever city you live in, so you know what's near what and map all of that. So here, again, we go to the map. Again, this is just something to help you kind of route put a route together. Wow, see, these are all clinched together. So this is being awesome to come and visit. So you can visit, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, just coming down this route, 10, 11, 12, or come this way, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, you get the gist of it. You get the gist of it. And again, and as you go on, city by city or project by project, like I said, like what I do is I'm putting my route together. I have a Word document open, with addresses, and excuse me, and then I go highlight it, boom, put it in there, highlight it, boom, put it in there. So, and of course, and this is now, you would know a lot more better than I would. I mean, your territory, your area where you guys live, and all that, putting everything together. So it's not very complicated. I mean, it's just a lot of work in the beginning. In the beginning, you guys will do some work. So if you're brand new, for example, I will take 2 days a week, and I mean, let's say on a Monday, do all of this, and I mean, really get in there, man. And it's putting bids in, and excuse me, getting into bid lists. Get into the bid list, get to know all these contractors. Look at this, just here, there's 120. So there's a lot to do. So you're not going to be just sitting around not producing. So you're basically going to be getting together your plan of attack for your Tuesday and your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Friday you can set again, send out emails and stuff like that. But the thing is, all of these, they got all these different contractors and companies and a lot of information here. Here's an apartment condominiums, the buildings, the Woodhorse Creek Apartments Retail. Let's click on that. I love those. See, look at that. Um, it's got the engineer contact here, project architect. It tells you all these companies. Okay, I'll see all these companies, their websites. Click on those websites and find out who are building these. Let's see here, actually. Yeah, published date 2019, May. Got a lot of information. So that's what I'm saying. So you guys can get a lot of these done. Yeah, I'm just gonna perusing here. Just as a Walmart Supercenter being built. It's just page 1 and page 2. Like I said, it's a 120 project. But again, and this is one of the reasons why, like I said, you can do another search and then just with the starts. So if you wanted to be a little more productive, sorry about that, productive, do one on the big cities like that. That's what I wanted to give an example. See, in the big cities like St. Louis, see, a lot of starts, a lot of starts, a lot of starts. See, but you want to be just boom, construction, construction, construction. Okay, let's go to page 3. So page 3, yeah, see, start see construction, construction, construction. So in the beginning, just to be more productive, the big cities, I will leave the start out, just so you start hitting more construction. So you basically, because you want to kind of get that first bid out there. You want to close that first deal, or second or third or fourth. Um, so you may want to do that and then do a separate search just for these starts here. So you pop up, you're going to have all these starts here, so you can kind of keep track on all of these. And a lot of these starts, that's why the reason why I say do this, because a lot of these starts may be already construction, they just haven't been updated. So do not ignore these. Do one for the construction, to do your route, go out there, come up, come back, and then work on all of these starts. See page 2, page 4. Let's see how many there are. See, quite a bit, quite a bit. See, all of this. So all of these you got to uncover. So there's a lot of work, guys. So there's things to be done, and there's a lot of gold in here. There's a lot of gold in here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get the gist of it. So, all these buildings. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So I hope that this helped a lot. At least get your foot in the door, get the ball rolling, and things going for you guys. Routes, organize yourself sales wise. I'm talking to the sales staff here, the guys out there, the boots on the ground, the road warriors, or whatever you want to call them. That are out there drumming the business. You guys are an integral part of this. Very important, integral part of this. So if any question, I'm always available. Okay, you guys can shoot me email, ask me questions. Please let me know if this helped at all. Okay, kind of streamline things as well. And this just takes practice, practice, practice. I mean, as you guys do these day in and day out, you guys will become pros at this. And before you know it, you'll be going to your safe search and going back there and having all kinds of uh, all your settings there already. So basically, you just got to go in there, do an update, and boom, and see what's there. Okay. So again, so I hope this helped you guys. So I'm just clicking around, but while I'm talking here. Uh, Let me know what you guys think. Okay, if this helped, great, fantastic. Let me know as well. And if any questions, I'm always here for you guys. Okay, so just give me a call, and let's have a fantastic rest of the year. And like I said, I'm here for you guys' success. And thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.